What's up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to the channel. Today in the house, I have the Hot Toys Qui-Gon Jinn to take a look at. Let's unbox it, put it through some poses, and see how he looks next to Darth Maul. Let's get to this. Welcome back, my friends, to another Hot Toys unboxing. If this is your first time here on the Hyperdrive, here we talk about Star Wars and especially Star Wars collecting every single week. If you're into Star Wars like I am, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can jump to Lightspeed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. So this right here is the Hot Toys Qui-Gon Jinn from The Phantom Menace as portrayed by Liam Neeson. He has a special set of skills. So I'm really excited to get this out of the box. Just looking at the front cover of it, I think it's a fantastic portrait of Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn. So let's get this thing under the light box, see what comes with it, and then we'll put in some posing.
All right, so here's a close-up of the box. You can see that you got Liam Neeson or Qui-Gon Jinn at the very top there. You got another image of Qui-Gon Jinn in the lower right with the lightsaber. And it says Qui-Gon Jinn in the font there with Star Wars. On the side of the box, you got another version of him there in the tunic with the lightsaber in hand. And then when we spin around to the back and you can see the credits, you can pause it if you want to read all that. And then when you take off the box cover, you have the art, which shows Qui-Gon looking like he's fighting Darth Maul, which I'm going to show you in some poses here just a little bit. All right, and here's everything that it comes with. As you can see, it comes with a fair amount of accessories, so that's pretty nice. Let's start off here with the poncho. So the poncho is straight out of the look that he had on Tatooine when he was seeking out Anakin Skywalker. You can see that you can put the head through the hole there on the top, and then the arms going on the sides. It has a thin material, but it's got nice stitching and looks like a quality material, so I like that. Next up is the Jedi hood and cloak. This is a nice thick material. It's got a soft felt on the outside, and it's got a double lining, so the inside has got kind of like a smooth material and nice stitch work as well. The hood has wiring in it so that you can pose it. That's also really nice, and it's just really cool. I like how it lays, and it's nice material. All right, next we have the arm that's holding the lightsaber. This is the one that will allow you to light up the lightsaber. The arm has to be swapped out on the opposite side. It has a really good representation of Qui-Gon's lightsaber, and you can put the acrylic blade that comes with it inside of it, which is nice. Nice stitching. The wrist takes in, has the ability to give you some articulation and movement, and you have a joint, a double joint there at the elbow. Next we have Qui-Gon's lightsaber itself, which also has the acrylic blade inside that can be swapped out with the other. Again, really, really nice. This one here doesn't light up at all, and it can be put into one of the other hands. All right, and next is the lightsaber blade in motion. So this one here can be put into either the light up lightsaber or the regular one and give you that look like he's actually moving the lightsaber or swinging it, which is really cool. You have a communicator. This is also another accessory that you could put on, and you can put the individual holograms that come with it. So I'll show you those here in just a few seconds, but this has really nice detail to it, so that's pretty cool. And here is the first of the holograms that can be seen in the holo communicator. So this is Queen Amidala's ship that you can have him holding and taking a look at. I guess that works out if they had made the character Watto. You know, you could have used that. Here's another one of Yoda to make it look like he's speaking with Yoda. And here's one of what I think is Mace Windu. All right, here's an interesting accessory I wouldn't expect to see. I think this is the rope hook that they used at the beginning of the Phantom Menace movie. Kind of interesting. And then this right here is the underwater breathing apparatus that they use when they go down to see the Gungan city. So that's cool, and that attaches over his face. All right, and then we get a bunch of swap out hands. Here's one of him looking like he's using the Force, maybe like a Jedi mind trick is what I could see this hand being. Nice detail in all the hands as usual. Here's one of him what looks like maybe lightly grasping the lightsaber or just resting. I like that you can see the vein work in his hands and all of the texture. It's really cool. Here's another hand, force push maybe, or a Jedi mind trick wave. Not really certain. Here's the hand that you can use to hold the lightsaber. I'm saying, look at the vein works in the hand. That nice details on the sculpt of these hands. I like it. This hand here is another kind of like wave or calm resting hand next to the side that you could have him having. And then you have one of him pointing. All right, so now that we got the figure off, let's take a look at this base. So the very front says Star Wars Qui-Gon Jinn on it. A nice plaque there, which looks good. It's got your standard square base, but this one here looks like it lines up perfectly with the Darth Maul, which I like a lot. It's got that Naboo finish to it. The sides of it got a little bit scuffed. That's only because it's been sitting in the box. It's a used figure. And the rest of it's pretty much standard. Now, one thing that's hugely disappointing to me is that it's got crotch grabbers. But Qui-Gon's not the most mobile character, so I guess I could deal with it with this one. All right, so let's take a look at this portrait and the character close up. The portrait is incredible. It looks just like Liam Neeson. They did a fantastic job on it. The only thing that I have a minor complaint about here is the sculpted hair. I really don't know how to feel about it because the sculpted hair makes it look great, but at the same time, it prevents movement in the head. So he'll have a difficult time being posed as far as neck and head movement. The arms can extend out about that far out, so some mobility there. You got double joints in the elbow, which is nice. They can have a little bit of twist action. You can pull the arms back about that far. You can go forward about that far. So the tunic doesn't prevent any mobility in the arms at all. So that's great. And same options for movement in the opposite arm. Now, with regards to the waist, the tunic does kind of prevent a little bit of motion right there. He has limited mobility in the waist, forward and back a little bit, but such nice detail in that belt. They did a fantastic job on that. It's got a leather type of material and then lots of accessories on it, which makes it look legit. You know, I like it. All the details carry around all the way on the back. And you can see that it attaches back there with Velcro. The tunic itself at the bottom doesn't really have any kind of posability. The legs can extend out about that far out and about that far forward and back. You have a double joint at the knee. So lots of mobility there in the knee. You have some twist action right there. You got a little bit of ankle movement at the boots. So the boots don't prevent any kind of ankle movement. So I think this is going to be a real nice figure to pose. Let's check it out.
All right, and that's it for this one. I think this is a fantastic figure, especially the portrait. I think that's what really holds up on this one. This is a spot-on portrait of Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn, and I think they did a great job on it. I like the accessories that it comes with, the poncho, the cloak, you know, everything like that. You can put it through some posing. He is a little bit on the stiff side, and it's not really about the figure posing itself, like the joints. It's really the hair. I would have liked to see maybe an option for this one with rooted hair. I don't know how that would have held up. I'm not really the biggest fan of rooted hair in particular because, you know, the sculpted just looks nicer. But in this particular case, because his hair is so long, it makes it difficult to pose him. You can't really rock the head as much as you need to for some of these action poses that you want to get him in if you want to display him like that. But as far as the overall look, how he stands next to Darth Maul, you know, in the whole nine, I think this is a fantastic figure to have in the collection and a awesome addition to the Jedi. All right, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below. And until next time, may the Force be with you.